From chanting on the sidelines to calling the shots in boardrooms, TV studios, and global stages, these women proved the NFL cheer uniform was only the beginning. What started as high-energy routines under blinding stadium lights turned into careers that shaped media, wellness, business, and entertainment. They've gone from performing for millions to inspiring millions. So, from pom-poms to power moves, here's where former NFL cheerleaders ended up after leaving the field. Number 10, Michelle Beisner-Buck. From Broncos captain to ESPN powerhouse. Before Michelle Beisner-Buck ever held a microphone, Michelle Beisner-Buck held a crowd in her hands. She danced as part of the Denver Broncos cheerleading squad, even serving as captain for 4 of them. She repped the team at the 1999 Pro Bowl, earning a reputation for leadership and charisma long before she became a familiar face on national television. After retiring from the squad, Michelle pivoted from the sidelines to the studio, carving out a career as one of sports media's most respected reporters. She spent 8 years with the NFL Network before joining ESPN in 2014, where she now covers Monday Night Football with long-form player features and human interest stories that hit harder than a touchdown spike. Her journey from choreographed routines to hard-hitting journalism proves that presence, confidence, and work ethic can translate anywhere, even from the 50-yard line to primetime TV. And if commanding a national audience sounds impressive, the next story proves that breaking age barriers can be just as powerful. Number 9, Laura Vickmanis, the NFL's oldest cheerleader who redefined too late. At 40 years old, most athletes are retired. Laura Vickmanis was just getting started. In 2009, she made history as the oldest cheerleader in NFL history when she joined the Cincinnati Bengals. Competing alongside women half her age, Laura didn't just keep up. She led, showing that passion doesn't come with an expiration date. But the sideline story was only part of her journey. Off the field, she built a career as a registered dietitian and fitness trainer, inspiring clients and fans to chase health, balance, and second chances. In 2012, she turned her experience into a memoir, It's Not About the Pom-Poms, sharing how resilience, heartbreak, and drive pushed her into a spotlight she never expected. She's since become a motivational speaker and wellness advocate, representing strength over stereotypes. Laura's life reminds us that sometimes your prime begins when everyone else thinks it's over. And the right attitude can outshine even the brightest stadium lights. And speaking of bright lights, the next former cheerleader took hers straight to Hollywood. Number 8, Camille Kostick. From Patriots cheerleader to Sports Illustrated cover star. From sideline to runway, Camille Kostick's journey is a masterclass in reinvention. After cheering for the New England Patriots for 2 seasons, including a championship game appearance, she stepped off the field and into the spotlight. Post-cheer season, Kostick pivoted into modeling and hosting. She won the inaugural Sports Illustrated swimsuit search in 2018, then graced the 2019 cover as a rookie, a rare feat. Her hosting gigs include on-field and TV studio work, making her a cross-platform talent. What stands out is how she turned her cheer experience into a modeling and media career. She also launched her own swimwear line, Never Not Dancing, and works as a public speaker. Her story proves one uniform can change into another, from pom-poms to photo shoots. And if a former cheerleader can dominate the modeling world, imagine what happens when one becomes a fitness icon. Number 7, Jamie Eason. From Texans cheerleader to world's fittest model. Imagine wearing a uniform on Sundays, then trading it in for a weight belt and camera flashes. That's Jamie Eason's story. In 2001, she joined the inaugural squad of the Houston Texans cheerleaders. Soon after, life threw her a curveball. At 22, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at 28, she was revealed to have spina bifida occulta. Instead of stopping, Eason redirected her energy into fitness. She entered the competition world in 2006, won the world's fittest model title, paving her way into fitness modeling and writing. Today, she's a spokesperson for bodybuilding.com, an author, and a health and wellness advocate. Her legacy is not just transformation from one career to another, but triumph in adversity. Cheerleading taught performance and discipline. Her fitness career taught purpose and empowerment. She turned a cheer uniform into a platform of strength, health, and mentorship. Up next is one former sideline star who swapped dance routines for laugh tracks and stage lights. Number 6, Emily Compagno. From Raiderette to cable news powerhouse, Emily Compagno's path started in a surprising place for a future newsroom face, the Oakland Raiders cheerleading squad. She served as a Raiderette and even became captain after already earning her JD from the University of San Francisco School of Law. Yes, she went from dancing on the sidelines to analyzing legal battles on national television. While cheering for the team, she simultaneously worked as a criminal defense attorney, then pivoted into media in 2018 with roles on Fox News Channel. Her journey shows how the strobe lights of the stadium and the bright lights of the studio share a rhythm, performance, poise, presence. Today, she co-hosts Outnumbered, appears on The Five, and hosts her own true crime podcast, Immigration, from pom-poms to primetime. She stands out because she didn't abandon her academic credentials or legal foundation. She layered them. Cheerleader to attorney to TV host. Her transformation proves that the uniform was just a chapter, not the story. And if commanding a cable news panel seems impressive, wait until you meet the ex-cheerleader who turned a sideline uniform into a stand-up special. Number 5, Angela Johnson Reyes. From Raiderette to viral comedy creator, Angela Johnson Reyes flipped her narrative in a way few do. In 2002, she joined the Oakland Raiderettes, earning Rookie of the Year and performing at Super Bowl 37. But instead of staying in athletics or media, she took her performance skills to comedy. By 2005, she moved to LA, embraced improv, and soon created her signature viral routine, Nail Salon. She then landed on the sketch show Mad TV, invented the character Bon Qui Qui, and grew her comedy empire with specials, tours, and commercials. Her trajectory? Cheerleader to viral comedian to actor. Her story stands out because she used the cheer stage to refine presence and timing, then repackaged it for laughs. She didn't just shift careers, she created a new identity. What happens when a former NFL cheerleader rewrites the rules of comedy? That takes us to the next story. Number 4, Stacy Keibler. From Ravens cheerleader to Hollywood star. Before red carpets and WrestleMania spotlights, Stacy Keibler was dancing for the Baltimore Ravens. She joined the cheer squad in 1998 at just 18 years old, while studying at Towson University. Her poise and athleticism quickly caught attention, not just from football fans, but from the entertainment world. Within a year, she transitioned into professional wrestling, signing with WCW and later WWE, where she became a household name known for her charisma and flexibility in the ring. From there, she leapt into mainstream fame, appearing on Dancing with the Stars, guest starring on How I Met Your Mother, Psych, and What About Brian, and gracing countless magazine covers. Stacy didn't just move from sidelines to stardom. She reinvented what it meant to be a performer. From NFL cheerleader to actress, model, and TV personality, her evolution proved that confidence under bright lights can translate to any stage. And if Stacy's story was about athletic grace meeting Hollywood glam, the next one's about a former cheerleader who became one of reality TV's most recognizable faces. Number 3, Brandy Redmond. From Dallas Cowboys cheerleader to reality TV star. Brandy Redmond cheered for America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, during the early 2000s, one of the most competitive squads in the NFL. Her energy, southern charm, and perfectionist drive made her a standout on the sidelines. But when the pom-poms went down, the cameras came up. Brandy later starred in The Real Housewives of Dallas, where her quick wit and bold personality turned her into a breakout fan favorite. She often spoke about how cheerleading shaped her work ethic, discipline, and ability to perform under pressure, traits that translated perfectly into the drama and spotlight of reality television. Beyond TV, Brandy has stayed connected to her cheer roots, choreographing for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and mentoring young dancers. She's also active in charity work focused on adoption and children's advocacy, reflecting how her career evolved from entertainment to empowerment. Her story shows that fame doesn't always come from touchdowns. Sometimes it comes from telling your truth on screen. And if reality TV was one path to stardom, the next cheerleader took hers to the world of politics. Number 2, Angela Rippon. From Washington cheerleader to quarterback. When most people think of NFL cheerleaders, they picture pom-poms and high kicks, not shoulder pads and touchdowns. Angela Rippon flipped that narrative entirely. The daughter of Super Bowl winning quarterback Mark Rippon, she started as a Washington Redskins cheerleader before deciding she wanted to play the game instead of just cheering for it. Angela became a professional quarterback in the Legends Football League, suiting up for the Seattle Mist and later the Baltimore Charm. Known for her arm strength and field awareness, she earned attention for carving her own lane in a sport dominated by men. She didn't ride her father's legacy. She built her own. After football, Angela transitioned into fitness training and brand partnerships, becoming an advocate for women in sports and body positivity. Her story isn't about fame. It's about defying expectations, proving that grit and athleticism don't have to stop at the sidelines. And if Angela's story shows that cheerleaders can become athletes, the final one shows they can even become global icons. Number 1, Paula Abdul. From Laker girl to pop culture legend. Yes, before she was a pop superstar and TV icon, Paula Abdul was performing courtside as a Los Angeles Lakers cheerleader. Though not technically NFL, her career set the gold standard for how far a professional cheerleader's career can go. And many NFL cheer alumni have followed in her footsteps. Paula joined the Lakers dance team in 1980 and became head choreographer within a year. From there, she was discovered by the Jacksons, choreographed for stars like Janet Jackson and George Michael, and launched a music career that dominated the late 80s with hits like Straight Up and Opposites Attract. Later, she became a household name as a judge on American Idol, The X Factor, and So You Think You Can Dance. Her journey from courtside performer to global icon defined what it means to turn rhythm into empire. Paula's story is a reminder that the discipline, creativity, and showmanship of a cheerleader can evolve into pure stardom. From pom-poms to primetime, these women prove the sidelines were never the limit, just the launch pad. They may have started with pom-poms, but they ended up running empires, hosting shows, and inspiring millions. Which former NFL cheerleader's journey surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments and tell us who you think should be featured next.